Good morning, kids. Good morning, parents, chess teachers. In the lesson 67, we'll study a brand new game, Aronian versus Keymer in Italian game. So it is really a fabulous game with a novelty that is played in Italian game, and also a sacrifice of the rook for knight and attack on the king. So let's see. Pawn to e4, pawn to e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop to c4, and we have a move knight f6, d3. Well, we are in Italian game, and of course there are many different ideas here. The most common idea nowadays is with a c3, where white wants to build the center. But I know the kids also like the most like knight c3. Of course, you can play both of those ideas. Castling and a6. Well, this move a6 is important because you want to allow your bishop to go back to a7. And also in some positions you can play b5, c3, and bishop a7, bishop to b3, d6, rook e1, castling, knight e2, h6. So all those moves are played in other games. Knight f1, bishop e6. Okay, this is the move that you need to know. And I'm sure kids who are playing this position, you know this idea. You are okay with the double pawns, right? So when bishop takes on e6, what is the advantage of this pawn setup? Well, you are opening up the rook, and you will see in this game, the rook really became very dangerous. Also, you are supporting the center, and the pawn to d5 is possible. Bishop to e3, bishop takes on e3, and Grandmaster Aronian captures with the rook. So all those moves are played in the other games, but this move d5 is the new move. So that's the novelty. Queen b3. Queen is very aggressive on b3, attacking pawn on b7 and also attacking on the diagonal. Well, now queen d6. White is okay with the pawn here because you have rook b8 and you trap the queen. Now rook e1, pawn to d4, pawn takes, and here we start with the strategy of the attack. Knight to h5. The knight wants to go to f4. The rook is opened. So it's clearly very dangerous for the white king. Now, the rook goes to c2 and rook f3. So let's see this move one more time. This is always the question, right? Do we sacrifice the rook for a knight and open the king? How good is the move like this? How risky it is? Well, you can see when you capture the knight. I mean, Aronian captured on b7, but even if this move happens like g takes f3, the king is opened. and there is a really good chance that you can attack the king here. Now, what I would suggest, you can set a position like this and play with a computer. Here in chess.com, you could just click on a practice with a computer and play the attack. Try to learn how to attack. Try to organize your queen, the knights, rook into the game, and see if you can checkmate the king. Now, that's not a move that's played here. Queen b7 is played. Well, the rook is attacked, and this next move is really a masterpiece. The Grandmaster Keymer plays knight b4. Heavy tactics, right? Not simple move, not easy to find. And of course, when Grandmaster Keymer captured on f3, he did see this idea of knight b4. Now, if the queen takes on a8, you can come back to f8 and you are taking the queen and the rook. So that's the idea. That's why Grandmaster Aronian played pawn takes f3, queen f8. An amazing move. Well, what's so great about this queen f8? First of all, you are protecting the rook. The queen is protecting the knight. And the queen is also so active that is attacking the pawn on f3. The queen can move to f6, to f4, and go into the attack. What better move can you find than this queen f8? Really, wow. You know, when you look at this move, what a cool move. So white takes on c7, and rook b8, and then knight d3. Now, knights are surrounding the king. Knights are very dangerous in those kind of positions because it's impossible to stop them. There are outposts all over, and they are in this attacking position. Rook d1, knight goes to e5, and rook c1, king h7, queen c5. Aronian tried to trade the queens, and now black played queen f6. What is a good move, right? Computer is saying it's a bad move, but it's not a bad move. It's a good move. Better move is queen f4, according to Stockfish, right? So that's that's a little bit improvement here, but of course queen f6 is also excellent move. The queen is coming into the game and wants to surround the white king. Now knight g3, knight takes on f3, knight goes to e5, and here after queen f3 you get the knight back. Well, white is still stronger if you count the material, but the king is open, and the queen, the knight, they're working really well together. Rook b2, another piece is coming into the attack. So all three black pieces are in a good position. And here after queen g6 and knight d3, black won the game. The next move is rook f2. There is no good move for a white in this position. Also, the move knight f3 is winning because you are threatening queen g1, checkmate. So very beautiful game, a new game. So it's kind of interesting to see those games like Paul Morphy is playing or Radekind. Well, let's see what are the most important moves. I think what you need to remember if you want to play Italian game with the black side, remember this idea of trading that bishop. And you are okay with the double pawns. Remember the idea of pawn goes to d5. And then, of course, the most important would be this position where black sacrificed rook f3. More games we see like this, you are going to get used to those kind of sacrifices. right? In the previous game, we saw how Magnus Carlsen sacrificed also the exchange. So I'll find like a lot of games, and then you will get this strategy. So it's very common idea to sacrifice a rook for a knight or a rook for a bishop to get the attack. And what else I like? Rook f3. There was we definitely knight b4, right? That's an important move. And of course here queen f8. This is really a fabulous move. Queen f8, what an attacking move. So you see, sometimes you can attack the king even from the last rank. And other moves are, I think, quite simple, and you can understand them. Right? This surrounding the king with your knights, and then just the move like queen f6 was okay. So this shouldn't be this hard. I think you can understand this. You can find this game in Lead Chess or in chess.com, and you can study by yourself. Like I said, set it up and try to see if you can checkmate the king. Set up that attacking position, like when you play the rook f3, and just attack. Right? You take a computer engine that is approximately 400 points higher than you, and you play this position. And if you can win, then it's great. That means you understand the attack. Kids, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, and I'll see you tomorrow again. Bye-bye.